All right, let's dive right in. We're going to unpack a really old piece of wisdom that honestly explains a modern feeling you've definitely had before. You know that feeling, right? Someone's given you advice, maybe a friend, a coworker, and they sound so concerned, so helpful. But somewhere deep down, your gut is just screaming that something is off.
Well, that feeling, it's not just you. It's actually a warning sign, one that's been passed down for literally thousands of years. And it's captured perfectly in a classic Aesop's fable.
So let's jump way back in time, like to the 6th century BCE. See, the fable of the wolf and the goat, it's not just some kid story. It's basically a masterclass in psychological survival, designed to help you and me spot manipulation from a mile away. Okay, so picture this. There's a goat, just chillin', browsing on a super steep cliff. It's totally safe, way up there in a position of strength it earned all by itself. And down below, there's a hungry wolf, just staring up, because he can't get to it. The stage is totally set for a battle of wits, not muscle. Now the wolf can't climb, so he switches tactics. He puts on this mask of concern. His words are dripping with worry for the goat's safety, trying to sound like a friend or a mentor, just someone who cares and wants to keep the goat safe. And this part is just brilliant. This is where you see the goat's wisdom shine. The goat doesn't even bother arguing about whether the cliff is safe or not. Nope, it cuts right through all that noise and calls out the wolf's real motive. It's an absolute masterclass in seeing through a manipulator's game. Okay, so let's really break down what the wolf was doing here, because this isn't just some simple trick. It's a very specific psychological strategy, one that actually has a name and a clear pattern to it. It's called predatory altruism. What is that? Well, it's basically when someone pretends to be helping you out, but their real goal is to get you to move into a spot where they have more power over you. It's a helping hand that's really a trap. So this is the key right here. It's all about the contrast. On the surface, all you hear are these words of care, but underneath all that, the motive is 100% selfish. The wolf wants the goat to trade its high ground safety for the total vulnerability of the meadow below. And this is the core tactic, the main move in the playbook. The manipulator takes your advantage, your ambition, your independence, whatever your unique skill is, and tries to twist it to convince you it's actually a liability. They want you to doubt the very place where you're strongest. Which brings us to a really essential question, doesn't it? Yeah, the cliff might be steep, it might be challenging, but the goat is in control up there. The meadow below, it looks so easy and tempting, but it's completely on the wolf's terms. Sometimes the harder path is the one that actually keeps you free. Okay, so a 2,600-year-old story is cool and all, but how does this apply to us right now? Well, let's take a look at how this plays out in our everyday lives. Because trust me, these wolves are everywhere. Just think about it for a second. In your personal life, it could be that friend who says your ambitious new hobby is too stressful for you, when really your growth is just making them uncomfortable. Or in a relationship, it's the partner who uses worry as a tool to control your independence. And at work, oh yeah, it's the competitor who tells you to slow down, you might burn out, right when you're about to knock a huge project out of the park. They're all wolves, just in different disguises. So this is the question, the one you have to ask yourself. When you get that advice that just feels a little off, just pause. Ask yourself, whose appetite does this serve? Who really benefits if I do this? Is it my growth? My safety, my ambition, or is it theirs? All right, so how do we defend against this kind of thing? The fable gives us the answer. It's not about jumping down to fight the wolf. It's about recognizing the incredible value of where you already are. See, your high ground is wherever you've worked for. It's your hard-won wisdom, that career success, those healthy boundaries you've set, your creative passion. It's the elevation you've earned. And that is not a place of danger. It's your fortress. So, what are the big takeaways here? First, remember that the danger someone else sees in your position might just be their own fear of heights. Second, only take advice from people who are already on the cliff with you, not from the ones shouting up from the meadow. And finally, never forget the goat's response. Sometimes a simple, knowing smile is all the defense you'll ever need. And here's a powerful mantra to really hold on to. It's all about self-trust.
You're the one who climbed that cliff. You know its edges, you know where the footholds are. You have to trust that you are exactly where you need to be.
And we'll leave you with this one last thought to chew on. Not every hand that reaches out to you is trying to help you up. Some are just trying to pull you down to their level. The real wisdom, the wisdom of the goat, is learning how to tell the difference.